Alright, we're doing another apartment. This is some move out. Someone's moving out. They wanted us to clean for them. They were supposed to vacuum. They were actually supposed to be moved out, but they weren't moved out. But they did the vacuuming on this one to save a little money. And carpet's fairly dirty in some spots. I'll show you here what we got. So that's pretty bad. This one's going to take some work. I got one more room. Okay. He's mixing up the pre-spray right now. Then we're going to start with the Oreck brush, scrub some of this stuff out, get it ready to be bonneted. So we'll start the video back up then. Alright, he pre-sprayed these spots here, not the whole carpet yet. He's going to try to scrub some of this really bad stuff out with the brush, and then he's going to do the whole carpet. But we've got so many stains in here, and we've got people coming and going too, so we're going to try to use our pre-spray fresh.
I don't know what that stuff is, but I have a feeling it's going to stick around.
Alright, well he's working on that. Take one more look here. Then again, we're not absorbing anything at this point. He's just trying to make sure that the pre-spray is completely into the fibers and saturating them fully so we can get the stain to break loose.
Okay. Move the cord.
Alright, we got a low battery on the camera today, so I'm going to probably be shutting the camera down in between steps more than just leaving it running so you can see what we're doing. But he's going to pre-spray all this, then he's going to be ready to scrub with the brush, and I'll turn the camera back on after he's pre-sprayed it. So keep watching. Alright, he has the Oreck brush on the machine, and he's going to start scrubbing these stains, get the pre-spray completely into the carpet fibers.
I don't know if it shows up on camera or not, but this one is dirty.
breaking down the stains. They're not being absorbed yet, but getting them prepared so when we come over with the bonnet, we won't have to work as hard. It'll be ready to just start absorbing instead of having to scrub as much. Well, this is a carpet the person living there is moving out. This is something that's been needing clean for a long time. He's actually hired us several times in the past year, but he always backs out the last minute, decides he doesn't want to do it. And so now he's finally moving, and unfortunately I think some of his stains, because he let them sit so long, they're not going to come out. We did a video on this carpet, I think it's a couple of years ago, and we did it with an Rug Doctor X3, and the video was called The Carpet of a Hot Tar Roofer, because this guy at the time was doing roof tarring for a job. I don't think he does it anymore, but a lot of this is roofing tar that's been sitting in here probably almost 2 years now. And so this stuff is really set in. And he should have hired us. He should have hired us one of those times in the past when he backed out, because he probably is going to end up having to replace his carpet when he gets done with it all.
Plus, we're not going to do this nearly as cheap as we would have. When you don't hire us for a long time, we get more and more expensive as the place gets worse.
Yeah. It's kind of been a time waster for us, because
We always try to give people a good deal, but we can be very expensive.
this is one of those people that always wants you to come on a Sunday about 5 or 6 in the afternoon.
And backs out.
Yeah, and then when you get there, he says, I've decided not to do it right now, but I'm going to do it soon. And so it's kind of a thing. He's always getting you out at an inconvenient hour, and then he changes his mind. So, and we did make sure I get paid up front.
Sure enough. All right, it's time to bonnet clean. This is going to be a lot of bonnet cleaning, but we're going to see what we can do.
Yeah, we have a low battery on our camera today, so what we're going to do is concentrate on showing the living room. And I've kind of walked around and shown you the bedrooms, but we'll show you what they're like when we get done, because it's going to take a lot longer than we've got the battery to do today. It's because we did another job early that it was a long job, so unfortunately the camera battery isn't going to make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this off, because he's getting the bonnet prepared and everything, and he may put down some more pre-spray.
Oh yeah.
Then we're going to start working on this, because it's going to take a while. So keep watching. All right, he's pre-sprayed. Now it's time to start bonneting, and it's going to be a big one.
That's a piece of gum, so it's not going to come out. We're not taking it out.
Well, so far, so good. One really nice thing about bonnet cleaning is you can scrub and scrub and scrub without having to have a whole lot of liquid down. And on some of these really dirty carpets, they just need scrubbed. With an extractor, it's hard to scrub them without getting more water put down, and you end up with a super wet carpets if you're not careful. So this is a lot easier because you don't really have to concern yourself with overwetting the carpet with this method.
And we'll flip the bonnet.
Well, we're going to get a little bit cleaner than it was. Of course, the person's supposed to be moving out. They were supposed to be moved out 3 days ago. Obviously, they haven't finished it, so they're probably going to track the carpet up when they come back and move the rest of their stuff, so they may get it dirty again, which is gonna be an unfortunate happenstance. But he's kind of one of those people that he doesn't really do what he says he's gonna do, so he ends up having stuff like this happen all the time to him. So if he gets his carpets dirty again, he can just, he'll either have to get them cleaned again or he'll just have to live with it. This area over here is usually really dirty because that's where people walk in. That's the first thing, their first carpet their shoes hit. That came out halfway decent. The living room's lightening up as we speak.
It's coming out.
Open this front door a minute so you can see this light from this carpet a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think that really helped. Yeah, it's still got a little bit more left to do, but
Now this right here where my foot's at, a lot of people are going to say that's a dark stain where that's in. That is not a dark stain. That's where the carpet in that area has had something on it that's distorted the carpet, so it looks different than the rest of the carpet surrounding it. Sometimes you think you're working on a stain and you're working on some kind of abrasion. And you figure that out after a bit.
yeah, the people living here were heavy chain smokers, so there's a lot of nicotine stain in the carpet.
They did everything here.
Yeah, you name it, they did it. The only time they got their carpets cleaned is when the manager would actually force them to do it. So they don't, they're not really into carpets being clean, they don't think about
I'm
it.
going to stop and wash the bonnet.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the video to save battery power here. So work in progress, keep watching, I know it's riveting. We're as fascinated as you are, I assure you. And he's gonna get that thing clean and we'll start the video back up. Alright, I freshly cleaned and squeezed the bonnet.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah. So we've made a big improvement so far. We haven't even touched some areas of this carpet yet though. Is that a gouge?
It's some dirt. But the carpet fiber's screwed up so it looks like a gouge as well.
Someone dragged something, big heavy couch or something and kind of messed the carpet up, and it's just, we can get the dirt out of it, but we can't fix that. That's damage. Now the bonnet's bringing up stuff that was deep in the carpet that was embedded, that the vacuum cleaner didn't vacuum, because if you only vacuum once every couple of years, you're going to have stuff embedded in your carpet. So there's a lot of junk that's popping up now. So they may decide to vacuum again before they turn their keys in. I would.
Me too. doing a good job.
Well, we've turned his carpet from, what he's done to his carpet from a felony into a misdemeanor already. We'll see how much better we can get it.
We're getting ready to parole it.
Yeah, because this guy, they'd throw him under the jail for this. The carpet police, they're gonna come and they're gonna snatch him with the hook and throw him in the van with the men with the white coats. He needs sectioned.
Well, we're about to get it. And that's about it.
So you're gonna flip the bonnet?
Not on this carpet. On the next, when I move, I will. I've done all I can do. I mean, this is clean. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it's clean.
It looks hideous.
Well, it's clean.
Yeah, there's a little stuff like that loose.
Compared to what it was, it looks nice.
For a carpet that wasn't even vacuumed for about 2 years, had lots of stains in it. Some of it was tar, lots of nicotine stains where they spilled ashtrays, sodas. This guy had 7 kids, so there was guaranteed they spilled their sodas on the carpet, food. I saw macaroni and cheese spilled off in a corner, and I know that gets on the carpet and that gets tracked in. That seems to be a common thing here. And so, yeah, it's a lot better than it was.
All right. Let's stop and save our camera battery till we start back up. And we'll do a bedroom.
Now, that's the living room. We still have 2 bedrooms to do. Yeah. I'm not going to really film these because we're going to run out of battery. But I'm going to try to show you everything when it's done. And it's probably going to be like 3 hours our time and just a few seconds your time. I'll show you the other bedroom real quick as we do a walk by. This bedroom has some bad stuff. I remember one time we cleaned this a couple of years ago, there was a stain in here that just didn't come out. I'm trying to see where it was. It may have been right there, but I'm not sure. I think there was some hair dye or something they'd spilled. But we'll have to see when we finally finish the whole thing. So stay tuned, we'll show you the rest of the apartment once we get it done. And be glad you don't have to watch that part. So stay tuned. Alright, I just want to show you progress is being made here in the bedroom. There's a really bad area that we're not sure we're going to get that out. But he's working his way into the room.
There's abrasion right there where the machine's at. The fibers are worn out right in that spot. Something really wore this part of the carpet out right here. It's flat like a horse blanket.
Yeah, there's no fiber integrity left.
Not there, and right here neither.
Well, and I'll show you this when we're completely done. I'll come back in here and get another little quick shot of this, so keep watching. Alright, first off, if the video ends abruptly, it's because our battery died. So I'm sorry about that if it happens, but this came out pretty good. Most of this is just the way the carpet's laying. And also remember, in areas that we had to scrub more, it's going to be a little bit more residual moisture left in the carpets, and so they're going to look a little darker. But, so there's that. Just come along here, the hallway is fairly clean. The living room, let me go back over to where I shot most of the video from. The living room's a lot cleaner. A lot of this still is just footprints and everything, and residual moisture again. But that's what happens after 2 years of not vacuuming. And he's working on this. I'll try to show as much of this as I can before our battery goes out on us.
Run it till it dies. Or until we finish the video, whichever. Finish your room.
Now the worst stains in here are still right up there, towards the bathroom.
Look that way.
Down here.
This little red stuff on the carpet right where I'm at, that's some kind of gum or something. I'm not getting it out. We're not charging for it, so it's staying in.
Well, we may have a successful day here after all. I'm hoping the battery doesn't die on us. So for any of you out there who are considering how you're going to clean your carpets, I hope you can see that the Orbiter is an actual good choice of a machine to use. Hopefully your carpets are never this dirty. But with a bonnet and the Oreck carpet brush, you can tackle really badly stained carpets. And remember, we're cleaning this with Tide liquid laundry soap mixed with water. We're not using a special chemical that you have to go to a carpet cleaning supply house to buy. This is something you can just mix up yourself. So, and the reason we do this is to show the machine cleaning without the benefit of an expensive cleaner. That way you can see what the bonnet is capable of doing when it's being used. And we've had some of our subscribers who get back with us and they say they've tried Tide over some of the more expensive soaps that they can buy, and they've actually thought it out cleaned the other soaps, so it actually does work pretty good. Alright, the interesting part of this room is done. One last quick peek over here. All you gotta do is start the video at the beginning. You can see how bad the carpet was originally. And see there's a big, marked improvement. So, I'll put links in the video description for the Oreck Orbiter and for the attachments we use, the brush and bonnet. And if you have any questions, you can ask. Please be nice. Nice comments, nice questions. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. And we appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you can get all of our videos. We try to put up a couple videos a week nowadays, so hopefully we'll be able to keep doing that. So.
And don't bother being a jerk in your comments, because we have people try that. Your comments won't be
Yeah,
public.
we just delete it and block you.
Don't waste your time. You're not going to get a nasty comment on our channel.
No, I understand truck mounts are the only way to properly clean anything, but, you know, unfortunately, that's not really true, so. If you have comments like that, just keep them to yourself. And I'm sorry you didn't enjoy our video. But for those of you who do enjoy our videos, we sure appreciate you. And we hope you'll keep watching. And so till next time, thanks. Alright, this is the carpet that we cleaned a couple days after they finally moved all their stuff out. And it's been walked on a little bit, but it's going to be vacuumed again. They did mess their carpet up a little bit. But the living room looks a lot better than it did. We usually don't get to show you the carpets a couple days later, but and it's kind of cloudy today, so it's kind of hard to hit the dartboard. Video evidence, someone's got a gun. Let's see. This looks a lot nicer in here than it did. So they may replace this carpet, I don't know, but anyway, we wanted to show you how it looked after it finally dried up. It looked better before it got walked on a bunch, but what can you do? So anyway, just so you know,